Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Skylight LED Vivarium lighting. The specific model I'm going to be reviewing is the Skylight Tiny RH, which is now available in the USA from Frosker, Dart Frog Supplies. And you can see here the color spectrum is 6000 Kelvin. And first off guys, let me say that I'm not getting paid by any companies. I've actually had these lights for a few months and I've had them on the drip wall of Vivarium, and I wanted to wait to do a review on them just so I could see how their performance is. And I can honestly say that these things surprised the heck out of me. I love the color spectrum, and these things are just completely awesome. And I'm really happy that I have them, and I'll probably continue to use them in the future. I will say I'm not exactly sure how much these cost. They were sent to me to do a review on, and instead of doing a review immediately, like I said, I wanted to wait and see how they actually perform. So you can see they're a very low profile light. You do not need much room in between the shelf of your rack and the Vivarium. So you can use these in a rack style system. You can see these are the little acrylic stands that come with it, and they give you, I think, 2 extra per box. Like I said, this isn't an unboxing. This is more of an actual review on the product and how it performs. So I'm just giving you an overall look at the dimensions. And this is part of the controller. So you can do up to, I believe, 8 of these off one plug. So you can see here, this plug has 4 that run off of it. And then you have the actual plug that goes in the AC box and everything. This unplugs as well. So basically you plug that in and plug the one end into the controller, which I'll show you here. This has 4 of them. And you plug it into the other end that attaches to the AC adapter. I think that's the correct terminology. After you get that plugged in, then you're going to want to plug it into the LED controller. This does come with a remote control, and it has multiple settings on, which I'll show you here in a few minutes. But it's kind of cool. I don't really use it because I have my light hooked up to a Wi-Fi outlet socket, so I just use my phone to turn the lights on and off. But as you can see here, it does come with this little remote. It's very small and fits right in your hand, and it's got multiple settings, which I will show you. But basically, you're going to want to plug the AC adapter end into the outlet, which I just did. And then you plug these in, and they turn on. So I'll show you here. You can have them all on at the same time, or you don't have to use all 4 if you don't want to. I do use all 4 on the drip wall tank, which is, again, 22 by 17 deep by 24 tall. So I just kind of use one in each corner, so to speak. And as you'll see in the video, or you may have seen in the last video of the update, it's really grown really awesome for just a month of growth. I've only had the thing planted since, I want to say it was like December 16th or 17th. So this is with all 4 of them on. And now I'll show you around the remote. You can mess with the brightness, lower or higher. Sorry about the waves on the camera. That seems to happen with LEDs. 100%, 50%, and 25%. I keep it always at 100. There's also some different light modes, as you see here, with strobing. I'm not sure what you would actually use that for. I just use the light when it's at 100% from the time I turn the lights on to the time I shut them off. And these lights are very bright, and they only use 6 watts of power per lamp. So they're very low power, low wattage, and that's always a good thing for saving on your bills. But yeah, really impressed with these lights so far, and I'm sure I'll continue to do updates on the tank that has these lights currently on it. So I guess I'll show you around that tank now. If you hadn't seen the past video, then you're going to see it now. And here's a look at the tank. You can see this tank here on the right just has regular LED shop lights. You can see how much brighter that the Skylight Vivarium lighting is. And I'll take you for a close look at some of the plants. The orchids have only been in there about 2.5 to 3 weeks. The moss has been in there for about a month. You can see there's various types of mosses, but most of them are growing very well. I do also have some algae that you can see in there. I'm hoping that the moss will cover that up, so we'll see in due time if that is the case. But for just 1 month's growth, I'm more than satisfied with the results that I got with this light. Everything's looking nice and healthy. And I figured orchids would be a good choice for plant type in this tank because the tank does have very good ventilation, but the misting system goes off quite often and keeps the leaves wet, but they do have a chance to dry out, which is what I've been told that these orchids like. But with the drip wall, the roots pretty much constantly stay damp. And for most of these orchids that I chose, or actually I should say all of the orchids that I chose, that seems to be what keeps them happy. And as you can see here on this Grobii, we're getting the nice purplish color to those leaves. So the light is doing its job and the roots are staying moist as well. We also have some Peperomia amarginella cuttings in here. I'm hoping that does really well and kind of cascades off the background to really give it some depth and make it look really cool. Here's a close-up on the leaves of the amarginella, which are really neat. And yeah, that's going to do it for this review. I will continue doing updates on the tank, so I'm sure you guys will see how the moss grows and the plants grow. And that will be due to the light and obviously the moisture from the drip tank. So till next time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also follow me on Instagram at OOPHAGA HISTRIONICA.